Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter McCullough, I'm Ryan Haff.
Yo.
Appreciate you starting your week with us after the federal holiday. I came back to 2 cards on my desk, Hunter. We got
Really?
2 cards. Let's get to the first one from Dolly in Cloquet. She wanted to let us know about, we were talking about fruitcakes earlier.
Oh, yeah?
And
Yep.
she was saying that, I see if I can flip it upside down here. It says Happy New Year too, I think.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
A big thanks to Dolly for sending that. And she was telling us that her friend makes a fruitcake. She says she actually is one of the few people that enjoys them. Wow. But she did want to say that along with all the other ingredients that her friend's cake has, it has triple sec and spiced dark rum. Do you think maybe that's why I like it? So,
all of a sudden, life is pretty good.
life's feeling pretty good.
Yes.
And then we also had another card from Martin and Kathy watching us from Bayfield, Wisconsin. So a big thanks to them. We got a couple wolves on the old card here, which is super nice. And they wanted to let us know that they're wishing us both a very happy holiday season, and they watch us from Bayfield. Aww. And Bayfield loves you guys. Well, we love you both. Also, I do have to say, Martin and Kathy, they have that return address thing on the top of their card.
Yep.
Theirs has, I believe, pumpkin pie icon on the top of it too.
It does. That's awesome.
Which is pretty awesome.
Now I just want pumpkin pie.
That sounds so good right now.
Phenomenal.
Pumpkin pie any time of the year sounds pretty good.
Thank you all so much for sending those. Yeah. That's so sweet.
All the way from Bayfield to Cloquet. Love
pretty
you guys.
Awesome.
Hey, so I was on Facebook the other day too, and Crystal Farms Dairy, you know, they make a lot of great cheese.
I love the cheese.
And it was an ad, I think, but it was a hilarious ad because it had this list of all the great things that every Midwestern home has. And so, Hunter, I wanted to share this list with you, see if you have it in your family home or if I have it in my family home or even our current homes right now. The first one, a beach-themed bathroom.
Whoa. Okay, neither my current home nor my family home has that. No, it does not. I know many that do, but and I love it. I do like it. What about
I don't
you?
know if my parents necessarily does, but I think like you could have that bathroom on a beach.
Oh,
like
totally.
They're like the teal colors and whatnot.
Okay.
How about the random Tupperware cupboard?
We definitely have that.
Man,
yes.
Mary, our current one right now, we are shoving all that stuff as far back into the cupboard as we can. It is going to fall over on us someday. How about go ahead.
I was going to say, I wish we had one separate for the Tupperware and one separate for the lids.
Yeah.
So you could find the lids easier.
There's
That's
never
ridiculous.
enough space. How about a basement beer fridge? Or a garage beer fridge?
I don't in either of the homes.
Okay.
I've always aspired to have one, though.
I do. I want a garage beer fridge.
That'd be awesome.
In my future. That'd be great. And then finally, a loaded cheese drawer.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Both houses. Constant cheese going in the gullet. I love cheese.
Shredded cheese, block of cheese. I've been buying the blocks lately and been shredding it.
Oh.
It's pretty nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
It takes a little extra work, but.
It's like back in the olden days.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know that shredded cheese was only invented, not invented, but, you know, where they sell it like it's shredded in like the past 40 years.
Really?
It hasn't been
It's a
that
new
long.
thing.
Like our parents had to shred cheese because it was either too expensive or it wasn't around. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
But it is crazy. And the reason I've been shredding it off the block is because that does melt faster than the shredded cheese you get in the bag.
And it probably tastes better,
And it tastes
right?
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
It melts real nice. Well, here's something not to do with cheese. I know we share a lot of positive things on our newscast here, but when you go out to eat, make sure you're not the people that are doing this. A Houston restaurant released a video of a couple they say was caught on surveillance video allegedly putting their own hair in their food and then complaining about it. So in the video here, you can see a woman allegedly remove a piece of her hair, put it on the table. Later, the man sitting across from her allegedly putting that hair in his food. And then after having to comp their dinner, the daughter of the restaurant owner says she later reviewed that footage and saw what happened. And so she's just saying, hey, for the folks out there, don't do that, and maybe don't do that to your local restaurant.
Yeah, don't do that. Especially, I mean, you know, restaurants, they need to make money too, and you're doing that. You're taking away from their profit. It's horrible. But is it just me, or is it that people are there more scammers out there, or is it just the fact that there's cameras everywhere that we're catching all the scammers?
I think there's a lot more cameras. There's a lot more ways to do surveillance on folks, I would imagine. Yeah, but I feel like, have you been scammed at all?
I've never been scammed, thankfully. I got close one time, but I never have been scammed. What about you?
I don't think so either, but man, those text messages sometimes where it's like, you have unpaid tolls. I'm like, I know I don't, so I'm going to delete that. But then in the back of my mind, I go, have I paid my tolls? Even though Minnesota, obviously, no tolls.
Yes, I still have parking tickets somewhere that are unpaid.
From 6 years ago when I was driving through Ohio or somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Check my credit card statements. A new social media trend taking us back all the way to 2016. The hashtag 2016 trending on TikTok, with more than 1.7 million posts filled with throwback music, filters, and memories. And experts say people turn to nostalgia when they feel anxious about the future. And 2016 feels like a simpler time. From Snapchat filters to Pokemon Go to the Mannequin Challenge and the Rio Summer Olympics, 2016 officially back this year. Even some celebrities like Elmo joining in on that trend. And I thought we could join it on the trend too. So Hunter, I pulled an image from 2016 off of your Facebook page and one of mine. We changed a little bit since that time.
I see, yeah, no facial hair on either of us. Wow, we both look totally different.
Shania wants us to make both those faces.
Can we try? Like, hey, let me do a little, okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm ready. We're doing our own mannequin challenge.
That was horrible. Yeah. But it very interesting. 2016, we were both just fresh out of high school, I believe. Yeah, maybe you
second year college. Yeah,
first year college for me.
Yeah.
Just a crazy time. I didn't think we could look any younger.
Yeah.
We still look pretty, without the facial hair, we look pretty young.
We do
these
look pretty
days.
young.
But yeah, crazy.
Not anymore.
Nope.
The next time you find yourself in a small talk situation, etiquette experts say there is one topic you definitely want to avoid. That is asking about life milestones like career moves, relationships, or when someone plans to settle down, because it can feel a little too personal or more like a job interview. Other sensitive subjects to steer clear of include money, politics, religion, and personal health, all of which can make people feel uncomfortable in those situations. So you should stick to things that are inclusive, like hobbies, recent fun experiences, or universal topics like travel or entertainment.
That's true, yeah. Maybe not suggesting that Ryan and Mary someday might have a kid or something like that, Those are the kind of situations we stay away from.
Every day on this show, there's a new small talk topic that we figure out. Maybe you should leave that elsewhere.
Let's walk it back.
Yeah. Get that enough from family members. Yes,
No, yes exactly.
Coming up, how well does Hunter know his coworkers? We'll see coming up in a little bit.
The Blindfold on Northern Life is brought to you by Black Bear Casino Resort.
Welcome back, everybody. Before we get to today's Blindfold, this March will mark 30 years since KBJR Television launched its own internet page. Reporter Jeff Pappas was there in 1996 to report it.
Starting today, users of the internet will be able to see Channel 6 in a whole new way. The World Wide Web, a computer network linking terminals all over the world, now contains a KBJR homepage.
What our presence on the internet means is that we can provide to our viewers news, weather, and sports information 24 hours a day. They don't have to wait for our newscasts. It's there, it's available for them.
If you want information about programming, recipes from Mr. Food, or even internet search devices to help with your children's homework, it's all just the click of a mouse button away.
Point and click so that you can navigate around the Channel 6 site, and yet we still offer links to the outside world, and we offer a web search. So if you're trying to find something specific, right inside the Channel 6 page there are searches to help you find stuff that you might be interested in finding.
And of course, there's the latest news. You can read about and write to the Channel 6 news staff, see the latest 5-day forecast from the Weather Center, and you can read today's top news story as well.
It's important that we have some sort of visual representation as well. We are able to digitize a clip of video that was shot at the situation, so it's an accompanying picture along with the story.
The homepage will offer interactive shopping, too, as part of television's step into the 21st century. In Duluth, Jeff Pappas, Channel 6 News.
Man, that's
Wild.
pretty fun looking back at that.
Yes, and just how simple the website is compared to our website now. Absolutely insane. And then B, all the different hairstyles and the guy's mustache. That was awesome.
I was telling Hunter, I think we still have a number of those plaques,
Yes.
in our newsroom. So that's pretty funny. Also glad that we got to meet, Dave Jensch, or work with Dave Jensch and Barbara Riles,
Yep.
Back when they were still at the station.
A lot of legends in that photo right there.
Cool to see that video.
Yep.
Big thanks to Ryan Scorch, too, who's our director, who's going through all those old videos.
Yes.
Yeah, he found that and sent it to us.
Very cool.
Really cool. All right, for this week's Blindfold, while Hunter will be able to see, he's not going to be blindfolded, he will not be able to see who we are talking about.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be fun to go to northernnewsnow.com, our website, kind of like they did 30 years ago.
Sure.
And look at the bios of your fellow coworkers. And I will give you a quote from them, and I will see if you can guess that person correctly.
No way! Oh, I'm excited. Okay,
right.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get to the first one. Hunter, which one of our coworkers said their two favorite parts about living in Duluth are, quote, nature and the hockey season?
Ooh, that's got to be a sports person. I'm going to say that is our very own Daniel Chiarelli.
It is not.
It's not?
What if I told you it is 4 p.m. producer and City by City host Anna
Oldfeld.
Oldfeld?
No
Yeah,
way. Oh
so
my gosh.
the more you know.
That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
She works very closely with us. You'd think
Yep.
I'd know that quote.
I think UND alma mater as
Yes.
well, so probably a big hockey fan.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're
All
going to
right.
talk to her about the hockey season.
Interesting.
How about this one? During their free time, this coworker, quote, enjoys working on his golf game.
Is that you? It's got to be you, right?
Final answer?
But there's so many people that play golf because Todd plays golf, people upstairs, all sorts of people. I don't know of anybody on the floor that really plays golf. I'm going to probably go with either you or your boss, Mr. Ben Reed.
What if I told you it was your first guest, Daniel Chiarelli?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He plays golf? I did not know that either.
I'll have to get Daniel on the golf course.
I should talk to these people.
Get him start asking questions. All right, third question. Which of your coworkers has, quote, spent multiple summers guiding canoe trips in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness?
Now, my first thought is just because he loves the northern portions of the region. I was going to say Adam Lorch.
Sure.
I don't think he's guided trips, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to go towards maybe somebody like, what about Ben Reed? Who is it? I'm going to say Ben Reed again for this
What if
one.
I told you you're incorrect?
Who
it
is it?
Sophia Lauber, our reporter.
Oh my gosh, that's like, she
on the
loves
evening
hiking
news.
and going
Yep.
out in the wilderness.
So that's something I did not know. I'll have
Yes.
to talk to her more about that, where to go.
0 for 3.
Now, which one of our coworkers, question 4, quote, loves the outdoors, fishing, hiking, canoeing, and just being outside?
That's got to be Adam Lorch. Am
It
I
is
right?
not Adam
What
Lorch.
the heck is this?
He anchors with Adam Lorch.
Mr. Dan Wolf.
It is Mr. Dan Wolf.
wow.
It was kind of fun going through these on northernnewsnow.com and
Yeah.
seeing what people had to say. All right. Which of your coworkers, Hunter, quote, enjoys being a self-proclaimed food and travel enthusiast?
Self-proclaimed food and travel enthusiast. Somebody who travels a lot. I'm going to go, I think Laura Lee, because she travels quite a bit.
That is a good guess. That is also another wrong answer.
my
It
gosh!
is Northern News Now Today anchor Sydney Whitty.
Oh, Sydney!
Yeah.
Ben got it. Ben was
Ben
back
did
there.
get it. I think Ben probably has read these bios before.
That's
so.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Hunter, which of our coworkers has, quote, dedicated years of volunteering and support with the journalism department at St. Thomas, helping to teach and mentor the next generation of journalists?
Okay, that's got to either be, I know a couple St. Thomas graduates.
Okay.
That's Briggs LaSavage or Natalie Hepner. I'm going to say Natalie Hepner. Am I right?
Your last guess of Laura Lee was the...
I forgot she went there too. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I am so horrible.
Let's get to one more before the break. Which of your coworkers has, quote, always wanted to come work and live near the Twin Ports?
I can't go 0 for 20.
You might. You got 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to go Adam Lorch.
How about the folks at home stick around until after the break? We will wait for
Are
the
you
answer.
serious?
Coming up here on Northern Life.
Whoa.
Welcome back, everybody. I kind of felt like Howie Mandel on Deal or No Deal. I got to send it to break at the right time. That was pretty cool.
Except if I were playing, I'd have to actually start giving you my money
Right.
versus winning money. I was
So,
horrible.
Before the break, I did ask Hunter, which of our coworkers has, quote, always wanted to come work and live near the Twin Ports?
Okay, and I said Adam Lorch, which I think might be correct because he's always wanted to. He loves the outdoors, and I think I'm going to stick with Adam Lorch. Final answer, Regis.
Another incorrect answer. However, it is someone who you work on the 4 p.m. with and is from that Prior Lake area.
Oh, Natalie Hepner.
Natalie
yes,
Hepner,
okay. Basically the same because they both are from the same area.
I got 4 more here, Hunter, so let's see if we can get at least one of these 4. Which of your coworkers, quote, loves talking to new people, and if you really want to start the conversation, you should, quote, mention Love Island?
Oh, boy. That could be, I'm going to go Madison Green.
Your first correct
Am I right?
answer.
Yes,
Wow.
I knew it.
Along with the Philadelphia Eagles. But
Okay.
I thought that would give it away
That
too
would
much,
be
so
way
I
too easy.
took that portion out. All right,
Okay.
3 more. During their college years, which of your coworkers, quote, made sure to get all of his work done the day prior to maximize their time out in the snow and sled from dawn to dusk?
Sled from, is that Brendan Pham?
It is Brendan
Are you
Pham.
serious?
The
Oh, we're 2 for
adventurous
2 now.
Brendan Pham.
He loves the
Yeah,
outdoors.
yeah.
That's crazy.
How about this one? This is one that I did not even know. I didn't know many of these, but which of your coworkers is, quote, a super fan of the San Diego Padres?
What? San Diego Padres? San Diego Padres. What?
I will give you a
something.
clue.
Let's hear it.
Technically not at the station.
Oh, well then who the heck would that be? Barb Wentworth?
Technically, it is Quinn Gorham.
Oh, Quinn
Minnesota
Gorham.
Capital reporter for Northern News
Oh
Now,
my
Quinn
gosh.
Gorham. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then final one. Which of your coworkers could you find with, quote, a glass of red wine?
That could be all of us. We all like our red wine. I'm going to say you.
It is me.
It is. I knew it.
Nice job. All right.
I know you.
He
very
knows some
well.
of his coworkers.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I know everybody. I love
Yeah.
everybody. You know, but that was a tough game right there, my friend.
It was fun.
Dang.
A lot of fun.
Well, interesting. Well, listen here. A new study proves man's best friend is even smarter than we thought.
Yeah, Michael George shows us how our dogs can pick up what we're thinking even when we're not saying a word.
Down. Good girl, baby. Good girl.
Jamie Tan says her 1-year-old rescue dog, Molly, is one smart puppy.
Molly is exceptionally intelligent. She picks up on everything and she doesn't forget.
And sometimes it seems like Molly knows what her owner is thinking.
She's very emotionally intelligent.
Researchers at Duke University tested the intelligence of puppies.
In this test, we are measuring inhibitory control.
The puppies had to find treats using only nonverbal clues.
Puppy, look. Okay.
What scientists found, according to researcher Hannah Solomons, is that even at just 4 months old, puppies can understand us. In fact, they're watching us closely. There's even evidence dogs evolved to better socialize with humans.
They are really tuned into our communication and they're prepared to look to us for information.
And they're trying to communicate with us, too.
We tested how they look to humans and make eye contact to maybe make a connection or ask for help.
For a lot of dog owners, this is no surprise.
Do you feel like Pedro understands you?
He certainly does, and very high learning curve.
And if you're wondering what you can do to encourage your dog's intelligence, the message is simple.
You're enough for your dog. Giving them a nice, loving home is going to help them develop really well, and that your dog is looking to you for information.
Maybe our connection with man's best friend was just meant to be.
Welcome back, folks. We have got some great news around the station here. After weeks of being on the chopping block here, probably about to be fired. She wasn't fired, ladies and gentlemen. Rachel Hackbarth is officially back tomorrow with a brand new Does It Work product. It's a tool that's supposed to make installing a nail safer and easier. It's a magnetic hammer from Hurricane. We'll just see how well it works when we see you again here tomorrow. I was getting worried there, Ryan, so glad to see her back.
It had been a long time, but you got the holidays, you got those long weeks off, you got people gone here in the newsroom and whatnot. So, assembling these shoots, as you'll see probably with future blindfold stories, you got to come up with what you can do.
Sometimes some are better than others. You know how it goes, and sometimes you run out of ideas. It's just how it goes sometimes.
Just the way the world works.
Yep.
But before we go, the most interesting man in the world is making a comeback. Dos Equis giving new life to its iconic advertising campaign, set to debut a fresh version of those ads during the College Football Championship. Actor Jonathan Goldsmith is back in his role as the most interesting man. Dos Equis trying to turn around sales after a decline last year as the Mexican lager faces a broader trend of people drinking less beer.
Oh, sure. Well, I totally loved those ads. They were very creative.
Yeah.
Got to be 15 years ago since the last one aired or something like that.
I got to tell you, I was trying to help Dos Equis down in Mexico.
You did all you could, Ryan.
Did all I could. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.